NBC10 I-Team exclusive.
She said she was in fear for her life. Is that fair to her?
It's not fair to her.
When that happened,
A woman reaches out to the NBC10 I-Team after her alleged abuser shows up at her home, her child's daycare. She had a restraining order, but more than a week later, that paperwork still hadn't been served. The NBC10 I-Team has been tracking Rhode Island's restraining order system since 2013. That's when two women were killed by a man with a history of domestic violence.
And tonight, the I-Team's Katie Davis takes a closer look at what's changed and where there's still room for improvement.
Evelyn Burgos' neat handwriting in her court paperwork tells her frightening story. "I fear for my life," she wrote in July 2013. "He told me he would kill me." 2 weeks later, Burgos and her daughter were dead. Her restraining order against the killer never served.
Sometimes it is a cat and mouse game. The people know that they're being served with a restraining order. They try to avoid it at all costs.
Chief Sheriff David DeCesare says following the 2013 killings, deputies are now required to make 3 attempts to serve an order in person. After that, they can simply post the paperwork at the defendant's last known address. Before 2013, they had to make at least 5 attempts.
Restraining orders are our top priority.
But the system still isn't perfect. I dug through more than 200 cases of alleged abuse filed in July and August and found more than 40 where alleged victims waited 7 days or more before their orders were served. The Sheriff's Department says a big part of the delay is on the judicial side, often taking several days before the paperwork reaches deputies. Plus, restraining orders are only served on business days, not on weekends or holidays.
Every single day that a victim has to look over her shoulder, or every single day that she has to stay away from her own home because she's afraid he's going to be there, that's another day that unjustly puts her at risk.
Deb DeBear heads Rhode Island's Coalition Against Domestic Violence.
That people may have the best of intentions, but when the rubber hits the road, we can absolutely do a better job here in Rhode Island.
And more changes are in the works. Both the court system and police departments are in the process of upgrading their technology, a process that's expected to take several years. I'm I-Team reporter Katie Davis, NBC10 News.
If you have a story